Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Chief Flight Attendant, Charla, and on behalf of our flight crew, Zeus, Apollo, Liberty, and Digbus, I would like to welcome you to Digbus Aviation. Before we take off on our next adventure, Captain Seth and I will be discussing some of the safety and special features of our aircraft, the 1983 Piper Turbo Aero 4. So sit back and relax as we prepare the plane for travel to our next destination. We know you have a choice when you watch YouTube, and we thank you for choosing Digbus Aviation. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share our channel.
Hugs, 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 come on. So why did we buy this airplane? We bought it for her and her 3 brothers. The reason why you purchase an airplane is it suits your mission. So maybe you're training, or maybe you are in need of an aircraft to do bush flying or maybe sightseeing. For us, our mission was we needed something that would allow us to take our 4 dogs and go cross country. In fact, we have flown cross country. So it has to have a fair fuel capacity, and it's got to have a useful load that will allow you to carry that fuel, and my wife, me, and our 4 dogs. And that's what this airplane does, and a little bit of luggage too. So when you get that airplane, there's not going to be a perfect airplane out there to do it, and this wasn't that. This was at least an airplane that had the bones to do that. But what we had to do was we had to gut the interior, and we replaced the carpets with vinyl flooring. And it's fantastic, right? Dogs make messes. And so, actually, you know what? Passengers make messes too. And it's easy to clean up that way. Other things that we have done is we put in leather seats and removed the cloth seats. We have special dog seats that you're going to see today that get belted in so that the dogs are in harnesses when they fly. Right? So, in the event of a mishap, they have a better chance of surviving and not going flying around the cabin. We're going to show you that today. So Charlotte is going to put those seats in right
For all aircraft, one of the standard safety features is your exit. We have one entrance and one exit on this airplane. That means there's only one way in for all the dogs. We just had the airplane repainted, and because I love my husband and he loves me, we do things to protect the paint as well. So before the dogs get in, we cover the airplane with these runners. And they go along the wing, so just in case our little chubby Doug has trouble getting on the wing, he won't scratch the paint. So then the dogs climb up on the wing just like we do and hop in the back. They also have standard seat belts, but I retrofitted these dog seats to go specifically in our airplane. Originally they go around the headrest, but I removed the straps and sewed them back on so that they would fit around the backs of the seats. So I'm going to put those in now so that when we go on our next adventure, the dogs are ready to go with us.
Something else that's super critical to have in a little plane that is going to be carrying dogs around is air conditioning. And there are not very many of these little airplanes in the United States, in the world, that actually have air conditioning. So this airplane does. In fact, it came stock from the factory in 1983 with air conditioning, and it works really, really well. It's super cold, and so once we get the dogs in the aircraft and get the props spinning, I can turn the AC on, and they are comfortable almost immediately. So that helps us in southern Florida here, where the temps go into the 90s 9 months out of the year. And here is the final result. When we're not carrying human passengers and we have dog passengers, these babies go in. So they're specially designed seats that are strapped right in, and they allow our doggies to ride safely. I'll see you on the way to St. Augustine.